Hey, how's it going? It's your pal Chris. We're on the internet. I am gonna draw some names today, and we're gonna do things slightly different. I am gonna introduce a little bit of chaos into the mix and use a timer so that there's only 5 minutes for each name, which now sounds like a reasonable amount of time, but I assure you it'll feel like it's not when we get started. As a result, I feel like there's going to be some stinkers today. So you're gambling on that. We're also using the spinner wheel again. So if you would like to have your name added to the spinny wheel for a chance to have your name drawn, comment in the chat that you want your name drawn with the name that you'd like drawn, and your name will get added to the list. I will remind you as we go, or I'll try to. There's going to be a lot for me to think about with this timer going on, but it's going to be fun regardless. Just a couple quick announcements before we get started. One of them being check out my shirt. I got some new shirts in the shop. This is I wanted to be able to make some shirts semi on demand, and I have the X-Tool apparel printer now, so I got a bunch of blank black comfort color shirts, and then I have a handful of designs that we've made available in the shop. I'll show you in a minute, but this gives me the ability to do more custom one-off shirts without doing a full print run. I've been really happy with the quality. I got this new thing that it puts on my heat press that like adds a nice texture that kind of loosens it up and breaks it up. So it's like it's pretty flexible. It's not heavy like old DTF stuff was. Pretty happy with the results. Anyway, we've also got these hoodies, which are not, these are screen printed. There's not a ton left, but there's a handful of most sizes left. So if you want one of these, you should grab one. These are very nice, heavyweight, comfy hoodies. Screen printed on the sleeves and the back, and then on the front is a transfer that I do here. The screen prints are done by Mammoth Print Shop in Alabama. We also have pre-orders up for this new shirt that I'm very excited about. This long sleeve shirt. It's a reprint of an old version, but in a different color. Different colors. I'm very excited about this one. These should be shipping at the end of the month, early next month. These are a limited run screen printed shirts as well by Mammoth Print Shop. And as I mentioned, these are the shirts that are now like on demand on my site that I am doing myself with my transfer thing, like the one I'm wearing right now. Pretty cool, right? You can use the promo code LIVE to get a discount on that. If you are a patron or a YouTube channel member, use your code because you get a better code. Okay. And speaking of patrons, shout out to all of my, let me get out of here. Dummy shirt. Hold on. Ruining everything. Shout out to the official Piascik tier supporters. All of your names are drawn and included in the videos I make while you are members. I couldn't do without you all. You're all my best friends. I've been posting a bunch of bonus stuff on Patreon. I posted 2 random videos this week, so there's stuff on there. I'm planning on doing more. So check that out. Some behind the scenes stuff. Talking about some stuff I'm dealing with the new book, some decisions I'm making. There's a lot. So check that out. Let's see. Matt Crane, you said, what's the heat press thing? So I made a video about the X-Tool apparel printer. I have one, and I reviewed it, and it prints this direct-to-fabric film, and then I transfer it onto fabric with a heat press, and it works very well. It's been very durable. It's been good quality. I've been stress testing them, like running them through the wash and the dryer on high heat, not doing anything special, turning them inside out, and they're holding up very well. Better than I used to have some shirts available that were print on demand through Printful, and they were pretty good, but I found after a while they started to fall apart. So I stopped making those available. But these have been holding up better. So, and I can do them here on my own. So that's what I'm doing. So that's what that is. All right. Let me switch over to my iPad so we can start drawing. Make sure if you want your name drawn to say it, to mention it in the chat, and Matt will add it to the spinny wheel. Let me just refresh the spinny wheel. Okay. iPad. Where's my iPad? Okay. Wow. I somehow put a drum beat when we switched to the iPad scene, and I don't know how that happened, but I like it. It seemed very loud. Was it loud for you? It was loud for me. All right, let's put on some background jams. Let's pull up the spinny wheel, and let's give it a spin. Let's see who's going to be the first name. So glad to hear my videos have been helpful, Kendra. Congratulations to Cevelev? Did I say that right? I have never even seen this name in my life. Let's get this Cevele. This is that is so many E's. 2 V's. That's the first name? Okay. I wrote it down. I forgot we're doing a timer. Okay. Ready? I'm already stressed out. Timer is up. Okay. Whoo! What are we gonna do? I don't know. Maybe we'll do something like a script, because all these repeating letters could be cool. Oh, we got so much time. We're fine. 5 minutes is forever. I do kind of like that. I'm not going to overthink it because we only have 5 minutes. If you have questions for me about anything at all, put them in the chat, and Matt is going to pull them over into my little Notion document so that I can look at them when I glance up from my terror of trying to do this so fast. But 5 minutes, is that really fast? I don't know. It's not that fast. Evelev. Okay, cool. And I think we're going to do like a 3D situation on this. All right. Let's tighten this doggy up. All right. Well, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay. $2:30. This is fine. How many how long do you think until I go full panic mode and we end up with a disaster? Because I know it's going to happen. Mr. Fudge, you said last night you were making birthday stickers for your daughter to bring to school today, and I was thinking of your work. What? Thanks for the inspiration. Well, that's awesome. Glad it was an inspiration. Patrick Putman, you said, how long did it take you to start selling t-shirts? I have a t-shirt startup I'm trying, but I'm having trouble getting people to order. What's the trick to it? I've been selling shirts for, I don't know, 20 years. And it was slow forever. To be honest, I feel like I didn't regularly sell until the YouTube channel, probably because I was so bad at like promoting them or like talking about it. But for the audience on YouTube, like you guys are so supportive and the best. So that's really, but that's not a really good example. I think it's tricky. I think the times I sold the most shirts were when I did like some sort of event or like some sort of like fair where I had a booth. But if like you just have them on a website and nobody knows they're there, it's hard to do it. 2 seconds. But we did it. Just in time. So, cool. I hope you like it. Let's see how it goes for the next one. Let's get a new document open. Let's delete that. Pulling up the spinny wheel. Make sure that you, if you want your name drawn, to let us know in the chat and it'll get added to the wheel for the next one. Spinny time. Who's it going to be? Former Vice President Bob Dole in the chat. Wait, I think that Bob Dole is not with us anymore. I think he is deceased. Okay. Spinner. Timer. Wait. Ed Sandwich, you're asking ankle socks are longer. Listen, this is actually a funny thing. It's like a big struggle for me lately because it feels like so much of my life, it was like trying to not have my socks show. And now that makes me unk, I think. So I'm trying to embrace it. Socks, I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me know how to do it in this time in the chat. Timer. Bob Dole, let's go. All right, what are we gonna do, Bob? I don't know. I want to make sure that I don't like just sort of like phone it in here on these. So I want to do something like kind of fun, but also knowing that I have a timer. Maybe I'm playing with like different size things. Why am I putting an E on the end of Bob? That's ridiculous. Let's see, something fun is happening here, I think. I don't know exactly what yet, but Adrian, you said, how can I find you on TeePublic? You can't find me on TeePublic. I don't have anything on TeePublic. Unless it's bootleg. We're doing another 3D thing here? How are we doing on time? 3 minutes. Okay. I do kind of like, I like the kind of playfulness of this. Let's not completely overthink it. Delete. I might do a lowercase e, but I'm gonna just start drawing final line work. I'm gonna do this in vector so that I can use some vector trimming for some of these overlaps. Okay, woo, we are halfway through already. Nazarene, you just got an iPad Air with Apple Pencil Pro. Wow, is the best. What is the best way to start drawing in Fresco as a beginner? I'm actually started working on a video about that, but honestly, it's just all you really got to do is focus on like getting comfortable drawing and like figuring out what brush feels right for you, and then just drawing as much as you can. And then you'll realize it's just like regular drawing. You just gotta get used to it for a minute. And then when you want to learn more, I got plenty of videos. Oh my goodness, time. Ah! Well, we didn't get to do the 3D thing, but let's see. But I think it has this fun character to it anyway. So I wouldn't call this a complete failure yet. We have time to fail. This isn't a full failure yet. All right. Spinny wheel time. Let me refresh it. If you want your name added to the spinny wheel for the next one, let us know in the chat. Ed Sandwich, you said you think you should make your own socks so you have to show them off. That's a good idea. Mr. Fudg. Congratulations, Mr. Fudgy. I'm saying Fudg because there's not an E on the end, so I feel like it's emphasizing the G. And then it sounds like fudgy. I don't know. Listen, that's what's happening. Timer. Let's go. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Okay. What are we gonna do for fudge? I feel like it could be sort of like a drippy, like it's fudge. Making the G a little bigger to emphasize the G-ness. Okay, okay. This is some chill music for having a timer. Gotta be careful on this one because sometimes I can noodle with drippy letters and we don't have time. If you want a chance for your name to be next, let us know in the chat so we can get it added to the spinny wheel of destiny. For a chance for me to go full on panic mode if I run out of time. At least there's something relaxing for me about doing drippy letters. Under 2 minutes left. There's still time to get your name on the next spin around, spin zone. Also, if you have any random questions for me, even though I'm not looking at the chat, Matt is gonna pull them and put them in a Notion doc that I can glance up at in between my drawing. Wow, just fully lost my mind. Okay, let's delete that. So I'm gonna put this one on a black background so we can get some enhance the readability. Drippy fudge. Drippy fudge. Time. Hope you like it, Mr. Fudge. We're having a pizza party. Okay. All right, spinning wheel time. Here we go. Laura. You are next, Laura. This one should be easy because it's short. Let's get the timer up. All right. I don't know. I immediately am drawn to making this L because it's such a satisfying shape to do. So maybe I'll just go with it. Ooh, we get a little... Do I like that connection? No, I don't know. I don't love that. Don't love it. But sometimes you just got to get something down and then see where it can take you. So I do like this weird combination of mixing the lowercase letters with this like going into the R. We could make it like an overall shape. Maybe? Let's try one more revision. Skippy, you said, would you rather flip a coin or rock, paper, scissors to make a choice? I think rock, paper, scissors, because it's like an interactive game. I think that's kind of fun. All right, let's go with it. Otherwise, we're not going to have anything. I feel like this, for some reason, this time that we just had went by way faster than all the other ones. Actually, we're going to knock this out of a shape, so we need it to be... Oh boy, we are under 2 minutes already. How on earth did this happen? We're gonna be okay. We are gonna be okay. I don't know if you guys were worried. I was a little worried. I feel like time started cruising and I was not ready for it. Okay, so I just want to get a little more taper on those. Three seconds. Laura. Whew. That was a quick one. Hope you liked it. Do you have your name added to the timer? If you would like a chance to have your name drawn, let us know in the chat and it will get added. Let's pull up the spinner. Ed Sandwich, you said you're doing pretty good with the timer so far. I appreciate that. I feel a little overwhelmed, a little panicky. I'm hoping this next one goes smoothly. I mean, we haven't had any failures yet, so I guess you're right. Cynthia Kalerins, you said if someone doesn't have a printer to make DTF, where's the best place to have them made? And then someone would only need a heat press in their home, right? Yes, I believe I think Ninja Transfers does them, and I think they're pretty good. I use them for my, those UV sticker pack sheets that I did that are in my shop, which I don't talk about enough. But I think they do those as well. Angelo, you said your daughter loves idols because of you. She is kinder. Awesome. That's so cool. Idols are the best. Okay, spinner time. Let's go. DL. DL, just 2 letters. You would think that would be easy. That's usually my kryptonite. Because I want to come up with something like extra good. Okay, I get to write it down first, and then we hit the timer. Timer. Okay. All right, what are we going to do with a D and an L? I don't know. Maybe there's something about that, like, in between. Like, this sucks, but I'm thinking about that relationship between those two. So, like, is there something interesting with that? Like, maybe we need to make sure it matches by let's like make that and then duplicate it. And then drag it over. Okay. So we start with that, and then we see if we can do something with it. I think there's something usable in this. So let's make it a bit wider. Okay. Oh my goodness. One minute and 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Did I say oh my gosh? What does that mean? All right, it's cool, right? It's like a symmetrical, interesting design. Kind of looks like a Z. It's something. We did it. We did it. Spinny wheel time. If you want your name drawn, a reminder to let us know in the chat, and we will add it to the list. Elias Art, you said, would you say that Fresco would replace After Effects for purely 2D motion animation? I'm looking forward to add some motion to your drawings and designs. Yeah, for like looping continuous motion, Fresco is fantastic for that. Where Fresco's motion tools are a little bit limited is they're not great for like sequential if you're trying to do like an animated short or something like that, because there's no universal timeline. Each layer gets its own timeline, which is really powerful for being able to quickly have like lots of different stuff moving at different speeds and doing all kinds of stuff. So for motion graphics, I think it's fantastic, and for animating your illustrations, I think it's fantastic. It's what I use for nearly everything, unless it needs to be sequential. And even then, I'll still do parts of it in Fresco and then piece it together, just because it's so much faster than anything else. I have a video specifically about that. Worm. Didn't I do Worm last time as a worm? Or a recent time? It's tricky because we have a timer and I can't do worm letters again because I already did worm letters. So I don't know what we're gonna do. But I can't sit here and waste time. Worm, worm, worm. What are we gonna do for a worm? Maybe we could just like have the letters connected so it's like all continuous, but without being like actual wormerific, if you will. I do like that it starts and ends with letters that are flipped, which is like similar to what we just did with the D and the L. So maybe we can, let's see what one of these looks like when we flip it, put it at the end. So if we duplicate that, and then let's keep it over in line, and then let's, ooh, this is, I already like that more than I thought I would. Okay, I just want to real quick sketch this one more time to sort of figure out this connection. Okay. Let's merge those down. Let's make this a bit bigger. Oops. Oh my goodness. How do we only have less than a minute and a half left? All right, worm. Whew. We did it. Hope you like it. All right, spinny wheel time. Another reminder, if you want your name to be drawn, let us know in the chat with the name you want drawn. Okay, spinny wheel is up. Spinny wheel is spinning. Matt Crank. I wish you guys could hear the celebration that plays on the on this spinny wheel thing. Matt Crank. Okay. Timer. What on earth are we gonna do? I'm gonna start with Crank, cause I don't know. I don't know. I'm just sort of winging it, playing around, trying to come up with something interesting. Kind of like this. Let's refine it a little bit. I think I gotta go straight to line work and refine as I'm going, so we don't run out of time. Oh, I know I almost always do these live streams on Fridays, but I actually will not be here next Friday because I'm going to be in Atlanta for the week. So, my apologies ahead of time, but there will be no live stream. Trying to make this like a combination with the N and the K. I think that's kind of fun. So we got a minute. We're gonna Boom. Whew. All right. Hope you like it, Matt Crank. I feel like that turned out pretty cool. I feel like I didn't even get to really look at it till the very end. Illustrating, you said this feels like a marathon. I hope you loaded up on carbs beforehand. Probably not enough. Okay. Spinning wheel. And here's that reminder again for the next time if you want your name drawn. Put it in the chat and it will get added. Here we go. I feel like I'm intentionally going slow to catch my breath. Ingrid. Okay, Ingrid. Let's get it moving. What are we gonna do that's different than what we've done before? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing with some wiggly shapes. I don't know. Why not? Maybe it'll take us somewhere. It's I think I kind of like that more. I feel like that top one is something I do more often. I like this sort of round shape situation. I am being a little quiet because I'm concentrating, but feel free to put some questions in the chat and Matt will pull them up for me so that I can respond to them when I glance up from time to time. This song is got timer vibes. It's a good thing they're all not like this because it could give me a panic attack, I think. How does the timing keep working out perfectly? All right, Ingrid. Honestly, I'm okay with it. If I could have another second, I would have put a little bit of extra space between the leg of the R and the I, but we did what we could in 5 minutes. I hope you like it. Let's get the timer up. Not the timer. Let's get the spinny wheel to do another spin. Okay. Let's go. Bulis. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. You are the winner. The chicken dinner. Timer. Let's go. Just, we got to keep it interesting. We got to do new stuff. Like, what about some chonky letters? We haven't done that yet. Do we want to do chunks? I like the way that L could sort of tuck into the chunky S. I think it could work. Let's, before we go with that, do we want to try the opposite? Like pointy. Ah! It does look a little bit like a Z, but we could just shorten it. I don't know. I kind of like. I think there's something to this. Let's make it happen. There's no time for rethinking. This definitely sounds like it's a stressful song, a timer song. Guaxer, you said, any more news on your new book? Yeah, a little bit. I actually just posted a video on Patreon about it, but what I got, there's a potential that I could end up working with a publisher, but I'm also still leaning towards doing it myself, even if the publisher decides they do want to make me a proposal. I'm waiting to find out, to hear more, but I like the idea of being like fully in control of it, and I started emailing back and forth with this book printer that can do a lot of these like custom options that I want, including the like the hardcover slipcase. So it's like it would end up being a softcover book with a sleeve that would have like some like foil die cut stuff that is, I think, would be really cool. I like the idea of the little sleeve that makes it a little bit specialer. They can also do like these like edges that have art, like the edge of the pages has like art on them, which is really cool looking from the examples they showed me. So that's what I'm currently leaning towards. But because of this like indecisiveness in terms of like waiting to hear back from the publisher if they want to do it, or waiting to decide, I haven't made progress in case I have to like change anything. Like I have been doing some stuff, but that's the update. Cool. Hope you like it. Bulis. One of those, maybe, right? All right. Spinning wheel time. Let me refresh it. Got lots of name on here now. If you want your name added to this spinning wheel for the next one, put it in the chat and it will get added. Stavros, are you the comedian? Big fan. I don't think that's probably you. Let's go. Guaxer, you said, are you going to be doing a digital download of the book as you're in the UK and postage would probably be really expensive? Yeah, I'll do a digital version likely, but I feel like it's going to be, shipping isn't that bad. I feel like it'll be worthwhile because I'm going to do fun stuff for the printed one, but there will be a digital version. Okay. Where's my timer? What are we gonna do? I don't know. Maybe like connecting the S and the T. And then that comes down, connects to the V maybe. Connects to the R. Which then connects to the S. What? Connects to everything but the AO. Get it? I don't know if there's something to get there, but AO. Just try to make that shape a little bit more interesting. I think I'll just kind of 30 seconds. Ah! Okay. Woo! We did it. Hope you like it. Illustrating, you said the wheel feels like a to-do list. No matter how many you get done, it keeps getting longer. That is very true. Danielle Zambrana, you said, please do a digital version. It's the only way I'd be able to access it from your country. Yeah, there'll definitely be a digital version. I'm just excited about the printed one. Cheyenne Graham, you said you've been watching YouTube for a while now. This is the first live. Thank you for your videos. They've helped me. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. Boxer, you said, did you mention something you were using with your heat press to make your Yeah. I forget who makes it, but it's this, after you transfer it and you peel the film off, you do a second press to like permanent push it into the fabric. But I got this material that goes over it that like presses into it, and it like gives it a more, I don't know, fabric-y texture. It just sort of like makes it nicer. I don't know exactly technically what it does. Okay, spinny time show. Let me refresh it. Angelo, you are the next top best name for me to draw. Let's go, timer. Okay. I don't know what to do for Angelo. I don't know. Is that anything? Who knows? I don't know. I'm really not looking forward to the one that I like fail on. Like there's got to be one where I don't make it. But that's not good. I don't like that. Hopefully this isn't going to be the one, Angelo. Do we want to go with the chonk letters for this one? How does it work chonkified? What if we put like a lowercase e in there? I don't know. I don't like that either. All right, I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Maybe we just do kind of a fun script situation. That ends up looking like an E, a random E in the middle of that spot. Okay. Okay. Not the end of the world. Or the worst thing in the world. What am I doing? Crap box. What is this extra layer? Okay. Whew. I thought we were gonna lose it on that one. Let's get the spinning wheel back up. Cheyenne Graham, you said you recently started graphic design uni degree. What would be your only piece of advice for someone to make it successfully in the long term? Make tons of stuff. Make lots of stuff and have fun doing it. Okay. Did I refresh this yet? We've got a special character. And I'm not talking about Arthur. I'm talking about the tilde on your last name. Don't want to forget that. Arthur with a U, and then C-A-U. It's a little triangle hat one. All right. A little nervous about this one. Let us go. Okay, what are we gonna do? I don't know. I think I'm gonna start with the last name because I'm a little worried about the tilde situation. It was starting to look a little V-like by adding that little thing to flatten out the bottom, I think will help. Okay. This is, we were still at a mess, and we were 2 minutes in. We just got to go in and hope that I can pull it together as I tighten. I'm drawing that as like a continuous line so I can try to get it to sort of feel cohesive with the top part. Oh my goodness, this is this is gonna be, this one's a challenge.
A time in my life when my body's feeling empty and my head is getting light. There's a hole deep in my soul, and the only way to fill it is with tacos, chicken, beef, or pork, or fish, or even tofu. I want you to know, dude, tacos is my soul food. Sprinkle on
All right, Arthur. It's got some energy to it. I'm not in love with it. There's some things I would change, but we did what we could in the time. All right. Looks like we have time for one more spin, and we got a taco song playing. Let us spin. Lucy. All right, Lucy. Let's bring it home. I spelled Arthur wrong. I'm sorry, Arthur. I will. I will fix that after this. After this. Sorry. Dang. It was gonna happen sooner or later, right? I almost did chunky before, and now I kind of want to go for it because it's fun, and I think this one might work well because we can kind of do this chunky. Do we want to do a little spinny tail? Will you be my taco friend? Okay, I just wanted to figure out that part before I did the tightened up version. Danielle Zemberda, you said, can you give us any advice on dealing with the crazy amount of resources and info? What are you talking about? What crazy resources and info? Just like in general of the world? Did I miss something? Maybe my reading comprehension wasn't great just then. I don't know. We had a little bit of time, and I thought I would try a little halftone situation here. All right. Cool. Hope you like it, Lucy. Let's quickly just fix my mistake. on Arthur. I even like commented about it being a with a U. I think I said that out loud. Oh, I'm not allowed to do this right now. We're cheating. Okay. Because I messed up the spelling, Arthur is entitled to me just fixing this one, just a couple little spots. That's okay in the rules. My own rules that I made up. All right. That was fun. I hope I had fun. It went by very quickly. It was very stressful. I think I need a nap. As I mentioned, I won't be able to do a live stream next week because I will be traveling, but I will be back the Friday after that. So, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you all real soon. Don't forget to use the promo code LIVE in my shop, especially if you want one of those, pre-order one of these new bad boys. Very excited about these shirts. These are limited edition pre-order up right now. Promo code LIVE. New videos on Tuesdays, so I won't be here next Friday, but there'll be a new video next week. Okay? Thank you all. What did I miss? Shane, you said, do you sell custom prints? For example, if my fiance wanted a motocross helmet, but with your drawings printed all over it, do you usually sell custom? Yeah, I mean, I do commissions and stuff. Sometimes it's harder for me to do smaller ones like that due to time. It's just like budget-wise can be tricky. But, well, there are options. I have tons of existing stuff that could be adapted. So I also have those sticker sheets that are perfect for helmets. They are, it's a whole sheet with like 50 different graphics on it that are high quality. They're transfers. So check those out. Might be a good option. Okay. Bye everyone. Thank you.